What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster. This is episode 50 now on the series. This will be, unfortunately, the last episode.
You thought I was finished?
I do have a couple of other series. I know a lot of you have been subscribing specifically for Planet Coaster.
You thought that I forgot about you?
We can always come back to it.
You thought that was it?
Not a coaster designer, alright? It's just a game. It's just a game.
Anyone that ever uses the excuse it's just a game is a horrible human being.
You thought that it was over? You thought wrong. Is this what my life has come to? Playing games that I don't enjoy just for views?
Yep. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster. I know, but you know what? It had to be done. It had to be done. We couldn't just leave it there, unplayed. The last episode was recorded nearly 6 months ago, and it's still, to this day, one of my best performing series here on the channel. So, without any further ado, let's just jump right into it. Now, I have put a little bit of thought into this. Honestly, not that much. You may be surprised. Even my little character there is laughing. I'm thinking we do Sandbox mode. It was requested a lot on the very last episode, episode 50 of the Planet Coaster series, that I come back and do some Sandbox stuff. So I'm not limited to a budget or guest happiness or anything along those lines. So I think Sandbox mode is probably the way to go here. When we're talking about the terrain, you guys know I'm a big fan of the tropical biome. So I think we're just gonna stick with that. And what better name to go with than Toogii's Sandbox? Let's go ahead and start our new park. Oh god, dude. I am beyond rusty. So we'll see if I can't remember how to play this thing. I remember I did, it was during the 12-hour live stream, I'm pretty sure. I tried to play it again, and honestly, it was very apparent that I no longer had what skill I had initially, you know, which again wasn't much, but I think the first thing I want to do here is go into the paths, and let's go ahead and change this from this gross red path. I don't know what that's all about. I'm more of a boardwalk kind of guy. I like the look of a boardwalk. A mistake that I did make in my previous series was I didn't give the entrance to the park enough thought. So what I want to try to do here is I want to take the entry, I want to duplicate it, but we'll use the advanced move and duplicate. Drag it out just till it connects right there. Place one down here. Let's grab it again and we'll drag it over to the left side. Yeah, figures. This one's probably not going to connect. We may have to do this one manually, not to be confused with manually. Add that and add that. It looks a little weird, but I mean, should work just fine. We'll start by just making a nice, actually, what's the size here? 33 feet? Perfect. Nice straight line all the way into the front of the park. And then we're gonna come over here, and I'm gonna try to get this to line up. Already it doesn't seem to wanna work. Oh, Jesus. We gotta pause. We already have people coming into the park. We are not ready for you, lady. All right, that's working. Ooh, that looks horrible. Let's go with that. There we go. Boom. Entrance complete. This way, when the park does get a lot bigger, we're able to, you know, have a lot of traffic through the front entrance of the park. I think that's gonna work pretty well. I'm gonna try the little secret that I learned in Planet Zoo. Add a path section here, then turn around and delete it. It kind of smoothed that out a little bit. Honestly, it looks a little nicer. We'll try to do the same thing down here. Yeah, kind of ruined it. It's fine. It looks fine. Now you're probably wondering, Toogii, what are you possibly gonna do in this park that you haven't done in both of your previous parks? And honestly, I'm kind of starting to wonder the same thing because a lot of people didn't really like my coaster designs. Once again, I am by no means a coaster designer. This is not my job. I did not go to school to learn how to build roller coasters, but that doesn't mean that I can't try. So right as you enter the park, I think I'm gonna bring a path off to the left and a path off to the right. Here we go. And then again, I'm gonna try to use that same weird little curvature thing that you can do in the corners. Place another there. Ooh, you know what? It works. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. It looks weird, but that's fine. And it doesn't... See, this is what I'm talking about. Their path system needs to be reworked. It doesn't want me to place a path over here. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, you know what? It's kind of similar. It's kind of similar on all four corners. It'll be fine. Stop worrying. All right, I'm just gonna expand this one all the way until I just can't go any further. That looks good enough to me. That's definitely plenty far. Then we'll do the same thing over here. You're probably like, dude, can you just get to the coaster design already? That's why I'm here. Bear with me, all right? This stuff is often missed and later regretted, as I found out in both of my parks previously. There we go. Bring that one out to there. We'll bring this one out as far as we can. Okay, so that'll do it for the initial design of the path structure for the park. Now, if I do make any other cross sections in the pathway, I will of course try to round out the edges, make it look a little bit nicer. But for right now, this is what we're working with. So the first thing that I want to do is, of course, build a freaking coaster. We're gonna go with custom coasters. Let's sort this by price high to low. I want to see in a single episode if I can get a coaster with at least all 9s. I don't know if all 10s is even possible, but I want to try to make the best rated coaster that I possibly can. Now, I really like the F25 coaster just because it kind of resembles, like the coaster car kind of resembles an old E30 BMW. So I'm gonna run with this. Maybe it's a mistake. I guess we'll find out. God, dude, the controls and everything are just so foreign to me now. All right, so I'm gonna put this coaster down roughly in the center of the path as far out as I can. Place it down right there. Now, before we even do anything about the actual coaster track, what I want to try to do now is go through and remember how to add entrances and exits. All right, here we go. Place entrance. So the entrance path, or no, this is the exit path. So we want the entrance on the right. Let's put the exit on the left, just in front of where they would walk, of course. We want them to shuffle off of the ride as efficiently as possible. Now, the main difference with this new series as well is it's not going to be recorded back to back to back. You shouldn't expect to see a Planet Coaster episode go up and then the day after, or even a couple of days after, you'll see the second go up. I'm thinking this may be a once a week thing. Let me know what you guys think about that. But today being Monday, I think we're probably gonna do it every Monday if that works for you guys. So of course, let me know. If it doesn't work, honestly, too bad. I can only do one a week, okay? I really dislike it that much. Still, after 6 months. All right, how do we go up and down again? U is up, so J is down. There we go, okay. It's all coming back to me now, baby. It is all coming back. Now, since this is going to be the first coaster in the park, the first ride in the park, really, I'm gonna make the line pretty long. And we will run this all the way to the main path here. So that looks pretty good to me. I think that's gonna be plenty long. Next, we need just a regular path over here. Yeah, I kind of thought that was gonna happen. It's gonna make it way too big. Let's go down to 13 feet and we're gonna have to lower this down. There we go, nice little staircase there, and bring this all the way back to the main path. Unfortunately, they are gonna have to walk quite a ways just to get back to the rest of the park, but this should be a good first initial design. You guys know, of course, if we don't like something, we can always come back and alter it in any way we need to. Now, the most exciting part. And no, I'm not going to be saying, now we're gonna do a 45-degree turn to the right, and we're gonna go up 11.25 degrees. I'm not gonna be saying that, okay? I've learned my lesson. It's very boring. It's not fun to watch. So the episodes may be shorter because of it, but I think the content will be a lot better. Also, we're gonna have to make this side the same as that. Looks good. All right, edit track, baby. Jesus Christ, it's been so long. It has been so long. Okay, do we start with a chain lift or do we do a drive tire launch? I'm gonna do a chain lift. I want the suspense to build as much as possible, so we're gonna make this as long as possible, and we're gonna go as vertical as possible. Let's go up to probably about there, and we will bring it back down, level it out. So this will be the initial chain lift. Next, oh, something else I didn't think about. Let me know if I should be moving my face cam. I know it's probably covering the test ratings right now. Let me know if you want it on the left side. I'd be happy to do that. Now that we have this climb figured out, let's figure out where we can go from here. Obviously, down is a valid option. So what would happen if we did a 90 straight after the climb there? Straight back to a 0. Ooh, you know what? This could work. This could work. Okay, so now that it's at this point, though, they're going to be free falling for quite a while. So I think we should probably just add a long straight section here. Well, straight with a bank. You guys were really roasting me about my lack of turns and banks and stuff. So I'm going to try, all right? I'm going to try to do better. Ooh, we should probably turn tunneling on. We're in kind of an area where that would make the most sense. How do we even do... Oh, here we go. Auto tunnel. All right, let's make the tunnel real big. Actually, maybe not that big. Big enough so we tunnel around, but not the ground. Let's just do the smallest tunnel that we can. That should be fine, right? Also, why is it not working? It clearly doesn't want to go here. What is happening? Really? Already we have this. All right, you guys know what that means. First, I have to remember how to turn off the certain settings. Scenery collision off, coaster collision off, ride collision off, terrain collision off. All right. Are we good now? Why? Oh, I think I know. Is it too close to the border, maybe? That's gotta be it, dude. That's gotta be it. Okay, in that case, we're gonna make the angle of this straight section a little bit more dramatic. Let's turn off auto tunnel. Okay, now it's just gonna let us place it. This doesn't make a lick of sense, but that's fine. Now we're going to increase the angle here. Very, very important. Now we're going to lessen the angle and make it go straight again. Now, for those of you saying you didn't bank your turns, this time I know I did, okay? This time I know I did. Now that we're over here, they're probably gonna be decelling quite a bit, but that doesn't mean we can't have a nice loop. Let's do a nice loop to about the same height as the initial drop. Also, it's almost perfectly center with that initial drop. I think that looks really nice. All right, we'll place that down there. Next, this is gonna be the decel zone from that, so we're probably gonna wanna carry over top of this path. But rather than just going straight over the path, I think we should probably do something a little fun over here. Like, what if the people on the coaster were upside down over the top of the path? Then you could high-five your buddies while you're waiting in line. Don't do that. I highly, just don't do that. I don't recommend it. All right, we're gonna see if this is even feasible. I wanna try to make it as gradual as possible, but at the same time, I wanna make it happen as fast as possible too, because at this point, they're gonna be sideways. I need them to, at this point, be upside down. There we go. Now they'll be sideways on the left here, and they'll be back vertical again. I figure we probably run a test. Yeah, seems like a good idea. We'll just put in another long straight there. All right, let's see what we got. We do have to click play. Unfortunately, the guests that are coming in will just be greeted by nothing. Let's see how this thing performs, huh? Oh, I should probably increase the chain speed. Yeah, that's an important thing. Give me a moment. Chain speed 14. All right, we are gonna have to restart the test, unfortunately. You know what? Let's do ride cam. Let's do the good old-fashioned ride cam. This is it, boys. Here we go. The first drop. Not too bad. I'm starting to think it's not gonna have enough speed though for the loop. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I've lost it. I've lost my touch. No, I never had a touch. Let's see if we can't add in a little booster track section. So let's delete this, and we're gonna shorten it up quite a bit, probably about halfway. This part, though, we do still need to come back vertical. So I'm gonna go ahead and place that one down there. Next, we're gonna need a drive tire launch system. So I'm gonna add that in. Let's go ahead and change the target speed. Actually, you know what? 60 miles an hour, 17 meters per second squared. That should be fine. I'm good at math. That sounds right to me. All right, let's see if it can at least make it to this point. Here it comes down the first drop, around the first bank section. Drive tires kicking in. A little bit of boost there. Come on, baby. Get there. Oh, that's perfect, dude. Now here's the upside down bit. Looking good through there. Nice and chill, nice and relaxed. All right, and all the test dummies have died, unfortunately. Big rip, big sad on that one. I am going to leave this straight section here, I think, but I want to change it to probably drive tire launch again, so they can gain quite a bit more speed. We'll leave it at 60 miles per hour, should be fine. I want a big swooping bank turn on this side. Now we just got to find the right one. That could work. That could actually work really well. Otherwise, we have the helix. That's probably a little too tight. Here we have some rolls. I love a good roll. Everybody loves a good roll. That's looking a little too tight as well. I feel like people will probably die if they go on this. Ooh, dude, what was this one? The Cobra roll. Yes, absolutely yes. We're gonna place that one down right there. Bring this back up to 0 height so it's going nice and straight again. Now we do have to come back to here, but I'm hoping that we can continue, come all the way down back into here, turn it around, and then we'll turn it around with possibly another Cobra roll. We may not be able to fit another, and we'll come back into the station. Right here, let's go ahead and shorten this up. So we're at 85 feet right here, so let's bring it to, let's do 45. 45, up a 45, back down probably to a 40. No, they're gonna have quite a bit more speed. But you guys may remember from the previous series, the guests, for whatever reason, love just going up and down. That's their favorite thing in the whole wide world. Nobody really knows why. Scientists are still baffled by this discovery. All right, nice little whoop section. I think we can add one more. We should have enough space. There we go. And then, you know what? We may be able to fit a Cobra roll over here. Where were the rolls at? Here we go. Cobra roll right. Dude, it fits. It freaking fits. We do have to make it smaller if we can. No, that is the smallest that it can be. I don't think we're gonna have any clipping problems over here. Once again, I did turn off basically everything that would restrict us from doing anything bad. So who knows? But we're gonna stick with that. Why not? And now we're gonna do some more whoops. This coaster's just gonna be one big mistake, dude. I can already tell the scoring on this is going to be horrible. Definitely not what I'm after, but I'm trying, all right? I'm trying. Cut me some slack, okay? It's literally my first day back in around 6 months, so it's been a minute. It's been so long, in fact, that I completely uninstalled the game. To my surprise, my previous parks are still there, which I kind of do want to maybe do an episode where I just go through and explore my old parks, just to kind of reminisce a little bit. Okay, right here's going to be absolutely horrible trying to get it back to where it needs to be, so I'm going to bank this section a little bit to the right here, and we're gonna do about a 45-degree turn. Oh, there I go with the angles again. You guys don't want to hear the angles. I'm so sorry. Okay, this is gonna be kind of a weird bit. I don't think anyone is going to enjoy that at all, but it needs to be done. We're gonna bring it so they're totally sideways here, and then we're gonna start tightening up this turning radius and decreasing the amount of angle that they have, the amount of banking that they have. Decrease that angle all the way back down to 0 right here, and it should be almost in line to reconnect up with the station. Let's try to place that here, and we'll run the autocomplete, see if it's straight-ish. Honestly, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. This is going to be a like one-car coaster. Maybe once I get more comfortable with it again, we can do multiple cars I'll try to actually do the coaster stops or like the braking sections correctly, like at the top of a hill, so you can have multiple coasters going at one time. I realize I made some mistakes, you guys. Believe me. All right, it's looking pretty good. Let's load it up for our first test run here. We'll get in, of course, the ride view. We'll just see if this thing actually does well. I have high hopes for it. Also, I'm going to be drinking probably the whole time. Okay, not bad. Good speed, good speed. That's what we like to see right there. Through the drive tire section, up around the loop. Back down to the base. This is the twisty bit here. Fear's pretty good. Nausea's decent. Here's the Cobra loop. I didn't know if that was gonna work or not. Oh my god, dude, this coaster might actually be something special. Here's the rollers. Nausea is high, but it was low everywhere else, so hopefully that will equal out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, please have enough speed. Okay, we're good, we're good. Could definitely use some speed there, but that's gonna keep the nausea down for this next bit, which is good. Up the last bump section here. This is that twisty bit I was telling you about that kind of sucks. You know what? All in all, I think we're gonna get a halfway decent score on this one. Hopefully it doesn't make me spit out my water. 7.27, 4.59, and a 3.06. You guys probably can't see that. Hang on. Okay, you may be able to see it now. Also, what quality is this video? I feel like it's going to be kind of laggy. Am I playing in 4K right now? Oh my god, you idiot! You freaking idiot! Always, 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 always check to make sure you're just recording in 1080. Your graphics card cannot handle 4K. I don't know why I do this. I do this with like every game, I swear. So I do apologize if at any point in this episode you experienced some dropping in frames. I just want to say I'm sorry. But now the interface is way too big, so we gotta scale that back down. Text size 100%. Okay, it's looking better. It is looking better. Once again, I apologize for any frames that may have dropped throughout this recording thus far, but it's fine. So, as you can see, 727 or 7.27, 7.59, 7.59, 7.59, 7.59, and a 3.06. I'm fairly happy with this, surprisingly. All right, and let's see. We're gonna call this one The Return. The Returner. Timmy Turner. How about just The Turner? The Turner. It's perfect. I love it. The Turner is complete. Now we should probably... Oh, dude, the Toogii colors are still in here. Your boy. It is too good. Are they accurate, though? Yeah, that looks good. I don't remember if that's my yellow or not. Run with it. I think it is. I don't know, dude. That color code looks a little different. All right, track color yellow. Oh, I'm doing the wrong freaking yellow. There we go. Track color yellow. Supports. I kind of like the light gray. I can work with that. I'm gonna try to not make my coasters and everything in the park girly colors. I apologize that my channel colors are girly, but I like them, okay? Fight me about it. Coaster color. I actually think the light blue and the yellow would work. I'm not gonna go pastel pink on this one. Let's focus in on the car here and see what other colors we can change. Light gray is probably gonna stay. Black and black, you can't really go wrong with it. And operator color, I'm actually going to leave at the generic coloring. So there we go, we're looking pretty good. Let's see, min rider load, let's do full load. Min departure, I don't really care about all that stuff. Enable priority pass, kind of forgot about that, my bad. Like I said, guys, it's been a while, so just give me a couple episodes to familiarize myself with everything again, and it's gonna be great. You know what? We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fantastic. So, with a prestige of 703, I have to remember what the rule of thumb was. Was it divide by 30? Divide by 35. 703 divided by 35 would be 20.08. So I'm gonna charge $20.08 for this ride. 20.08. Got it. All right, now if you're wondering about the dividing by 35 or whatever the heck I just did, I saw a Reddit post or a Reddit thread, I should say, a long, long time ago that basically said if you want the most effective prices, I guess I would say, to divide by 35. I never did look into the reasoning why you should do that, but that's what we've done here. Now, coming over to the entrance, we are starting to get a couple more people in the park. Very exciting stuff. Okay, prices are 0. That's good. Everyone that's walked up to it thus far has turned away, except these two girls, Carrie and Sherry. Here we have Carrie, nothing to see here. That was her name before. And Sherry, also her name before. I did not change that. Carrie and Sherry, our first guests into our new coaster. Amazing. That reminds me of House Flippers Gary and Carrie. I guess I just like the airy names. Sorry about it. Ooh, hang on. I just remembered a thing that we should probably do. Oh God, I'm gonna have to remember where everything is now. This is not good. Where are the trash cans? Dude. Okay, for real. Okay, for real. All right, quit playing with me. Where are the trash cans? Scenery? Is it in scenery? Path extras, trash cans. We found it. We've done it, boys. Let's go home. I don't have a particular theme that I want to kind of be the overarching theme of the park. Really, I just wanted to get on Planet Coaster again and mess around a little bit. Try to see if I am really that bad at this. Let's go with these. These look fun. The holiday bin. How is that a holiday? What? They're tires. What? No, we're not doing that. We're going with the generic, the park bins right here. Jesus Christ, what is holiday about that? I don't understand. We'll put them right at the exit. Hopefully if people do have to, you know, they'll do it in the trash can. That's the idea. Come on, people. We need some more people on this ride. We got Carrie and Sherry on there waiting. We need some more customers. There we go. That's what I like to see. We don't necessarily have to charge anything for any of the rides now that we're in Sandbox mode, because as you can see in the bottom left, we have unlimited money. We're doing fantastic. We have so much money that it's literally the sky's the limit. You love to see it. You love to see it. Look at all these people coming in, dude. Couple of, you know, wussies wussing out. They're walking away. Yeah. No, you too. What, you thought you were big enough to go on the ride? No, you don't meet the height requirement. Oh, Viola, that is your real name. All right, come on. Harry and Sherry been waiting so patiently over here. I just want to see actual customers ride the ride. Ooh, also, something else we could do. Let's set the lighting to 10 a.m. Done. That way it's never dark. Never sleep. Also, Carrie and Sherry are just the only two people on the ride. I guess we hit the time limit. Overall, I don't think this is a terrible coaster. It performed surprisingly well, even though it looks kind of different. I'm not going to say bad, because it's not that bad. The twisty bit here is interesting, to say the least. I'm really surprised that it hits the first Cobra loop as well as it does. And then the little whoop section things, everybody loves those. What's not to love? Except for these couple ones, because nausea levels are unfortunately a thing. I could turn off like customer needs, such as nausea, needing a bathroom, all that good stuff. We could turn all of that off and then just make the most insane, unorthodox roller coaster, unorthodox roller coasters you've ever seen in your whole life. We could just do that too. I don't know. The sky is literally the limit here. The possibilities are endless. Carrie and Sherry, hop on out of there. Let's let some newcomers on. We're gonna get a full train this time. There they go. Carrie and Sherry, never forget. Can we get some Carries and Sherrys in chat? Or I guess in the comments. This isn't a live stream. There we go. Full train, minus the one person in the back, going up for its maiden voyage. All right, dudes and dudettes. I do think I'm going to wind this episode down here. If you guys did enjoy, if you're excited that Planet Coaster is back, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.